there. Welcome to this oneer about Jay Kelly. We're going to start off with our friends over at IMDb. The summary of this movie is famous movie actor Jay Kelly embarks on a journey of self discovery, confronting his past, present with his devoted manager, Ron. Poignant and humor filled, pitched at the intersection of regrets and glories. This movie was written by Noah Baumbach and Emily Mortimer, and it is directed by Noah Baumbach. My review over on Letterboxd is 3.5 stars with a heart. Overall, a 3.5 star experience, a movie that is rock solid throughout because of the sharp and crisp script, and Adam Sandler might finally win the Oscar he should have had years ago. Let's talk a little bit about this movie. So, I watched this movie at home on my couch on Letterboxd, like almost everybody will. I will tell you that I really wanted this film to work. I love anything that Noah Baumbach has worked on. I'm a big fan of Emily Mortimer. It's exciting to see the two of them together working on a film like this. I really want to love a movie about the cost of being a star. And I think it falls just a little short. I feel like there's some uh, tone clashes that don't seem to work well for me. So there are times where the movie almost leans towards the farcical and almost gets to whimsy, yet there's this deep, deep sadness that's in the movie. And it feels like tonal clashing, in my opinion. That doesn't take away from the fact that George Clooney is really great as Jay Kelly. I think there's very few actors that could play this role, and I had heard that Noah Baumbach said if George Clooney wasn't available, this movie was going to get shelved. Emily Mortimer writes herself a small role as Candy, who is his makeup artist, I believe, and hairstylist. She's really fun. I think the really amazing aspects of this movie are center a lot around Adam Sandler. I think that Adam in this movie proves this deep, deep empathy and care that he can bring out of us when he is given the chance to act in a role like this. I was so impressed with this performance, as I have been for any time that someone gives Adam Sandler a role that he can sink his teeth into. This one is written exceptionally well. He has a complicated feeling for his ex love that is played by the amazing Laura Dern. His wife is played by Greta Gerwig. I mean, he's doing pretty good. Let's be real. That's one heck of a movie to have those as two of your love interests. It's a really fun and sad role, in my opinion. It sort of vacillates in those tonal shifts I was talking about. There are times where this character is like right on the edge of breaking down or breaking down. And there are other times where you see this sort of silly goofiness of what Adam Sandler is. So I don't think this character gets exempted from my previous criticism. I just think that Adam Sandler is fantastic. There's so many little pieces of this movie that I think work really well. We probably need to call out the sort of almost like scene stealer aspect of what Billy Crudup does as Timothy. So Timothy is a person that Jay Kelly was in acting classes with, who went on an audition, and Jay Kelly went with him to be support. And then when Timothy failed the audition, really, Jay asked for an opportunity to do the audition, and then nailed it. Took a piece of piece of the idea that Timothy had for making a change, and Jay did it, and Timothy didn't. And Jay has the charisma to carry something like that. In the end, Timothy feels like Jay has stolen his life, but Jay couldn't steal his life because Timothy wasn't in a position or charismatic enough to have that life. It's I really liked it, but it falls a little short for me. I don't think this is a Best Picture nominee, but I do think we'll see a few nominations coming out of this. I think Noah Baumbach might get a nomination, for screenplay, but I think we may see Adam Sandler in a few of the below the line categories. I'd be surprised if we see much more than that. This movie's worth watching. Again, 3.5 stars with a heart is a pretty good review. You should give it a chance. Fire it up. It's over on Netflix. Um, Thank you for sticking in here. Thank you for watching. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thank you much. Bye bye.